Are you interested in moving to Japan? Japanese apartments are considered some of the coolest places to live because of their minimalistic design, functionality, and Japanese aesthetic, all packed into a tiny little space for a very affordable price. And this is mine. And let me tell you, my Japanese apartment is so cozy, I might never move. Maybe. So in this video, I'm going to show you everything that makes this place a dream, and some things I don't like, and how I got it, and some added tips, and a foreigner-friendly real estate company that will help you get something like I have. And you're going to want to listen to the end very carefully, because it could be the difference between you living like I do or having you slum it up in a net cafe until you figure it out, which isn't really that bad actually, but you don't want to do that anyway. And let's start with something that makes this apartment very special and has nothing to do with the inside, the building itself. While most Japanese apartments look like this, mine looks like a spaceship that hasn't taken off yet. And it's 100% concrete, so it's far less susceptible to earthquakes. I climbed on this one time to get back into my apartment because I forgot my key. Luckily, no one called the police on me. I am the only foreigner that lives in this apartment, on this block, on this street. And I was climbing the side like I was Spider-Man. But now we're inside. My apartment is classified as 1R, which stands for one room. And it's literally one room. It's a hallway that you can kind of see behind me right here that leads into the main room where you sleep. Here's the bathroom. It's small, but I can fit in the tub. Yes, I can fit in the tub. Basically, when the shower's on, right here, like the whole place, the whole floor gets wet. There's nothing you can do, right? There's absolutely nothing you can do. So they designed it to where the floor is slanted towards the drain that's outside of the tub drain. It's perfect. It's like, so literally like everything gets wet, you know. And the only doors you have is the bathroom, the closet, and the main exit. What I really like about living here is it's well within walking distance to a Kabini, or they call it a Kabini, but it's a convenience store. Mine's is Lawson. It's literally down the street. But where this place really shines, it's the ceiling space. Because this space is not as big as you would think just looking at it, when you look up, it's literally twice the size of me. I am 6 feet tall, but if I were to stand on my head and then raise my hand, I would be able to touch the ceiling, because so the high ceilings make this place look way bigger than it actually is. And I'm on the 4th floor, so I get a very nice view of Tokyo, and there's no one above me, so I don't really hear any noise, and there's no one on the right side of me since I'm on the end of the building. So I don't really hear any noise from the right side. And I also get this really nice extra window. Oh, and it's cool because the way it opens up like it's like it doesn't open up all the way. And one of my ex-girlfriends, see, I can close it like that. And one of my ex-girlfriends actually made this for me. Really nice. Now, some things I don't like, because not every apartment is perfect. Now, the floor space, it's technically a very small apartment, even though it appears bigger because of the higher ceilings. But when one thing is on the floor, the whole place looks messy. It doesn't matter what it is, a shirt, a cup, if it's on the floor, it's disgusting. The whole place needs to be washed from head to toe. And the kitchen space is non-existent, really. I take the cutting board and I put it halfway through from the sink to there, and that gives me some space to like chop stuff up. If not, it's literally non-existent. So if you were to live in a Japanese apartment, especially something of my size, it's almost promoting you to eat out, which is crazy. But that's not so bad. It did come with a free refrigerator, so it's a mini fridge, but it is free. It was just here, so that was cool. Now, in the winter time, when it gets cold, the air conditioner, it does work, it works fine, but since the ceilings are so high, heat rises, my friend. So you're not feeling any of that. So I have to literally aim the air conditioner down. And luckily I put my bed on the right side of the apartment. So when the air conditioner heats up, the heat comes to where I'm sleeping and then it goes up. But anywhere else in the apartment is probably cold. Now, I'm not one person who gets cold very easily, so that's not a huge problem. But if you are someone who gets cold in the winter and hot in the summer, the air conditioning units aren't always the best. And my neighbor below me was complaining that I make too much noise at night because I'm always, quote unquote, rolling around in my computer chair. Well, I work at my computer all day. I'm going to roll around, and it's not like I'm rolling down the hallway or anything. I'm just, adjusting my seat, or get out of my seat, go to the bathroom, get something to drink, come back. So to fix that, I put this floor here, this red velvet kind of floor here to kind of ease the roll that they might hear. But, there's not more I can do about that. So, and the staff probably told my neighbor that there's nothing that they can do. It's nothing that he can do. It just is what it is, Now, how do you get a place like this? How do you, as a foreigner coming into Japan with minimal, if not zero Japanese capabilities, get a place like this? Well, to get a place exactly like this in the same building or something like that, I'm afraid it's nearly impossible without Japanese. If you were renting an apartment from a Japanese owner and you are a foreigner, sometimes the owner wants to have a conversation with you. Not sometimes. The owner always wants to have a conversation with you. Luckily, I went to language school here. A link should be somewhere here to show you what I did. But I went to language school here, so that really wasn't a problem. But the questions they ask you is fairly simple. Well, where are you from? How long have you been living here? Where do you work? What's your job? Where is your job? Things like that. And if you're applying for a Japanese apartment, no matter where you are, the real estate office will ask you for a letter of employment from your employer to prove that you have a job, and to also ask you about your salary to prove that you can afford the place you're applying for. And they are very thorough. They will call. So there's no really getting around that. They will also ask for a recommendation for a Japanese person that trusts you. And they will ask for that person's signature. And they will call that Japanese person to find out if you are a trustworthy person or not. This Japanese person will then vouch for you. So if you have a Japanese friend or a Japanese girlfriend, or if you're looking at this and you're a female, which is 5% of my audience, thank you for being here, and you have a Japanese boyfriend, maybe they can help you out. They just need their number and a signature, and they'll be given a call from the real estate company and possibly the owner of the apartment complex. And the last and most important thing is to find a real estate company that can screen for apartment complexes on your behalf. Because you are a foreigner coming in here, not all Japanese people or Japanese owners will allow foreigners to enter their complex. Yes, it is racist, but that's how it happens.
You can't live here. That's basically the message a lot of non-Japanese nationals are getting here in Japan.
It is what it is. And the one I recommend is on the screen right here. And I will leave a link in the description for you to go to their website directly. Now, I didn't have to use them. I used a different company. But if you struggle with Japanese, they will translate everything for you and make the process as smooth as possible. Peace.